Hey guys, we are on for part two. I switched devices, hoping that this will allow me to bring some of my clients or the people who've mentored with me on, just to give you guys an opportunity, one, to meet them, to hear how mentorship has worked for them, some of the changes. Maisha, and you know what? It's allowing me to bring you on camera, Maisha, from my phone. Isn't that funny? I don't even have, that's not an iPhone. That was an iPad, but I'm a Droid girl. So, Maisha, is it cool to bring you on, dear? Is it cool to bring you on? Hey, Tasha, Marvin, how are you? So I'm just going to do a quick introduction because I am starting a new video, and this will give my clients an opportunity to come on as well now that I see that this device works. So we're talking about mentorship, and I said that you're never too great where you don't need help, right? You can be great and still need help. You can be great and still need help. Okay, thank you, Maisha. And so what I did in our previous video, and you guys can go back and catch that once we're done with this one, is I talked about 3 different types of mentors, and then I gave 5 different positions that mentors operate in. And so when we finish this, you guys will probably want to check it out. And then I wanted to see if some of my clients would be on, some of the people who've taken my mentorship program, and just kind of let you guys hear what their take is on mentorship and how their career is different since they've had an opportunity to invest in a mentor and to just implement some of the things that we did. I want you guys to hear about their business and some of their changes. And so I see Maisha is on. Hopefully Nichelle will drop back on too. And so on now, and whoever else is on, we're only going to do about 5 to 7 minutes a piece, so you guys stay with me, please. I'd appreciate it. So says I'm back. Hey girl, hey.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. I'm so good. How are you?
I'm well, dear. So first of all, tell our audience a little bit about your brand and what you do and how you rock out in the marketplace and who you serve.
Sure. Well, my name is Maisha Edmond. I am a licensed cosmetologist in the state of New York. I am also a World Trichology Society certified trichologist. Um, I am currently, though, in New Jersey in the hotel. Excuse my old lady robe. Um, I have, I'm going to be trying out for the Weave Experts International tomorrow, but I do serve regular everyday women who are suffering and fighting hair loss and want to win. And I'm also serving my fellow stylists who want to help their clients grow their hair back or stop hair loss or give them better answers. So that's me in a nutshell.
Oh, awesome. That's amazing. So you guys hear that she's a licensed cosmetologist and a certified trichologist. She not only helps consumers and clients and everyday people who are experiencing hair loss, but she also helps her peers, right, who want to maintain the integrity of their clients' hair or provide answers for them that they may not, have otherwise because we don't learn some of the expert things that Maisha knows with our regular cosmetology license. And so she's kind of handling that full circle. And I'm so proud of you. So, Maisha, what is your take on mentorship? What's your thoughts about mentorship?
Mentorship is necessary. Like, you can't get around it. You can Google, you can YouTube it, you could sneak and look at the station next to you. You could try to figure it out. You could reverse and take somebody hairstyle down and say, okay, now I could build it back up. You could do all of that. But I'm telling you, by the time you finish doing all of that, you're just going to be mad because the things that I have learned, I mean, first of all, I was telling my husband, if you can pay for something and get the answer like right now,
Like, why?
like why? Why you going to just get extra gray hairs trying to figure this thing out? So it's absolutely necessary. It's amazing to be able to invest in yourself. and to have somebody that knows what they're talking about and knows what they're doing, and you spend a little bit of time with them and get your whole life together.
So maybe share with our audience your experience in working with me.
Okay, so the first thing I did was, I think it was like the email marketing, but I do want to say that I discovered you maybe 13 years ago now. And I think you had like,
Whoa.
yeah, I think you had like a few videos on YouTube, and I would watch the
Wow.
video. I'm like, what is she doing? You know, and you were like kind of talking and teaching, and this was really before there was a social media thing. And I found your videos, and I was like, okay. And I was saying, I want to meet her. I want to work with her. Like, I don't even know
Wow.
what she's doing. So when I got on Facebook and you were, I'm like, this is the lady. I'm telling people, they like, I don't know what you're talking about. But I was like, oh my God, this is her. So the first thing I could jump on with was the email marketing. And then there was the Slay Your Plans. And I did that twice. And the first time I did Slay Your Plans, you made me mad. So yeah, I pretty much,
I was being the catalyst. Remember we just talked about
yeah,
the different roles? I
yeah,
was being the catalyst
yeah.
in that particular situation. So guys, I was telling on my other video, I explained that there are different roles that mentors play. And I operate in all of those roles depending on the mentee, where they are, and you know what their vision is and where they're rocking out. And so the catalyst is the person that pushes you and they challenge you and they force you to become better. They force you to move into your next space. You know, not like this. It's a different type of force, guys. But it is like, I'm not taking no for an answer because I see this great thing in you and
Mm-hmm.
I need you to do it. So that's kind of I remember operating in that role with Maisha. So go ahead, dear.
Yeah, so I mean, even like, you know, you would give like little things to do, just small adjustments, you know, a little something here, a little something there, but it makes a huge difference. So when I got the opportunity to do it again, I definitely did it again because I'm like, I need to make sure that I'm always on point. You know, you can get stuff free because you give stuff out, and you know you can write your notes and everything, but it's nothing like investing in yourself and being able to get that insight that you have. I think after the first, maybe I didn't do Slay Your Plans first, but I did a store call, and it was like a clarity call, and that was crazy because I happened to be doing my first lady's hair, and she was like, okay, why are you crying? And I'm like, wait a minute, hold up.
Wow.
Because I was like, you was giving me the business in my little 15 minutes. And I was like, okay, I need to get my life together. And then when I paid for, I think it was like a 30-minute or a full hour or something like that. I mean, you just got in there and laid it all the way down. And I'm telling you, it's not only great to have a mentor, but a kingdom mentor, somebody that hears from God. It like you getting a double whammy because you know that insight is like, okay, don't do this, do this. And because you invest in yourself, like you don't mind like coming in and saying, hey, you need to do this or check this or do that. And I'm like, how much I owe you? You know, it's like you're always giving, and you add value to so many lives. People that I talk to
Oh
that
wow.
work with you too, we're always like, yeah, because if Tanya didn't say this, we would have been doing this. You know, just people that I know. So it's amazing.
Oh wow. And guys, so maybe one or two of the things I've heard her say before, but you know, a lot of what you guys are hearing is new to me as well. Of course, you know, I always check back with my clients, but I'm checking back to see what their results are, right? Because that's the coach part of me. Like, have you done this? What were your results? And so how has, because many people need to hear this part and you don't have to go into number details, but how would you say your profiting has increased through, you know, coaching and mentoring with me?
Definitely drastically. I'll say it's been a crazy improvement, even with, like I said, the email marketing. And then, you know, you buy that course, but then you know, you get on a call with you and you say, now this is how you do it, you know, and this is an easy way to do it, and this is a no sweat way to do it. And you just implement those little things. And it's like, I did one thing. It was something for my clients, and I did a newsletter. And I'm telling you, everybody grabbed something from my newsletter, where they were like booking. I was getting people just booking and booking and booking, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And people just buying my little passes and joining my membership program and stuff like that. And you I mean, it's amazing.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And so, you know, just like Maisha, I really believe in mentorship. So I'm not selling you guys a dream that I don't do myself, you know, as far as me having a mentor and, you know, the experience. It could be one thing, right? And I also hire coaches as well, guys. But it could be one thing that I've been just pondering over. And they could say that one thing, and I'm like, man, because a lot of times we're so into what we are doing, you know, that the saying that says you can't see the forest for the trees, right?
Right.
And so that's pretty much what we're operating in. And so we learn two ways. We either learn through our own experience, which usually takes us a long time. And most people usually lose their momentum and their stamina because they've tried it for so long without, you know, the results that they desire. So we learn either through our own experience or we learn through the wisdom of others, which allows us to get there quicker, sooner, faster. So I live and stand by mentorship. Maisha, I appreciate you so, so much. Tell them again your website, how they can get in touch with you, and what you do for the industry. And then I'm going to bring another one of my mentees or one of my clients on as well. And I just want to say I'm so grateful for everything that's transpiring in your life. I see all of the greatness in you. I saw it, you know, prior to the stage that you're at now. And then I just see multiplied, you know, greatness for you and just major things continuously happening and flourishing in your business. And I'm just happy for you. I'm really happy for you and your family.
Thank you so much. So I just want to say really quickly before I give that information, if you are a procrastinator and if you've ever been a chronic quitter, you need a mentor. I just want to say that because I have been both. I have fought with procrastination and I have fought with quitting, where I would just put something down and walk away. And you don't want to do that because you know that, like Tanya said, there's greatness in you. So my name is Maisha Edmond. I'm a licensed cosmetologist in the state of New York. I am a World Trichology Society certified trichologist. My website is Maisha, Miesha -K.com. And I hope support my peers and help them to give answers for their clients. So thank you for having me and have a really good night.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much, dear.
Thank you.
Let's see who's next. Let me see. How do I do this? Michelle, are you still on? Let's see if it'll let me add. Michelle, if you're still on, okay, I see where you said I'm back. Can you send an invite, dear? Okay, I see. Okay, so guys, next we have Michelle coming on, and like you guys are hearing things for the first time, just as I am, from my class or who have taken And hey, darling, um, classes with me,
Hey,
and Michelle actually taken my 3D Success Mentorship and Branding Bootcamp before. Can you hear me, darling?
I can hear you. Can you
Awesome.
hear me?
I can. Very clear. Yep. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, first, tell everyone what you do, what role you play in the industry, and how you serve the marketplace, and how they can contact you.
Okay, so I'm a licensed cosmetologist in the state of Texas, and I have a Facebook page. I'm working on my website as we speak. And
Awesome.
what else? It's hard to follow Maisha. Maisha was good. But
Well, she
anyway,
shared her experience, and so everyone's experience is good, because it's theirs. Yeah.
right. So I service clients, business professionals. Some of my clients are doctors, lawyers, administrators, business professionals. That's what I love to do. My services that I do are mostly relaxers, blowouts, flat ironing, hair cutting, color, all that good stuff. Been in the business 22 years as a stylist with J.C. Penney's, 10 years, and the rest is, experience. And also as an educator with J.C. Penney's. So what else was
Awesome.
I?
And so, tell me your thoughts on mentorship.
My thoughts on mentorship are you need it. You really need it. I've been on my own for 3 years, and I happened to stance on you. And I also had a clarity call with you, which you were I told you were very professional, and you were right on the money of what I needed to do. So I took those into effect. And also then I took the mentorship class as well, and I'm implementing those things as well. Even my customers are noticing
Oh,
that
wow.
this, such as the email marketing. And first I had to clear the clutter. I had to get organized.
So, guys, one of the exercises we do inside 3D Success Mentorship and Branding Bootcamp is declutter. And that's where, because we all need it, even I need it. I mean, it's just as we continue to build and grow, there are some things that we just can't take to the next level, right? They may have worked on the previous level that we were on, but they won't work
Mhm.
for the next level. And so we do an exercise called decluttering. And so, we're looking at aspects of not just our business, because there may be some things that, like, you don't need to do that no more. Like, where you trying to go, that was for that level. And let's focus on this. And then there are some things that we do even in our personal lives during those strategies that make room for us to be able to receive the new profits, so that we have the capacity to receive them. So when she mentioned decluttering, that's what she's referring to. So go ahead,
Yeah.
dear.
So I had to do that to clear the clutter and get organized because I was all over the place. And I was just trying whatever I thought would work, and just here, there. So clearing the clutter, getting a vision, writing it down helped me to get more focused. And like I said, my customers are starting to notice. I've had some of these customers for a very long time, so they notice stuff. What else? I wrote some notes. Oh, and finding my niche. I've always known what my niche is. I love to cut hair. Like I said, my clients know what my niche is, and that's what I kind of focus more on in that capacity of finding who my client is. So I was all
Oh,
over the
beautiful.
place. Whoever walked through the door, I was like, okay, whatever. But now I know I don't have to be all over the place. I can focus on that niche client, that I'm looking for.
Yes, absolutely. So that's awesome. So how has that measure of clarity? Because a lot of times we take, or it becomes difficult to find our niche, because, and I'm not saying that this is where you were, but this is most of the time where many people are. We're operating from a lack mentality, right? And so in that process, we're just trying to take everything coming through the door because we're operating our business off of fear. And so it's also a reason why most people won't niche out. They won't go and just really dominate in their area of gifting or their area, their genius zone, because they're afraid they're going to lose the other money. But how have you seen a difference? Like now that you're focusing more on your niche, do you get clients quicker, sooner, faster? Are they and are you enjoying, you know, that space that you're operating in more now?
I am, because, you know, when certain clients come through the door, I don't have to worry if they don't stay or if they don't fit, you know, because I'm looking for a particular client, and they, you know, if I market to them, then they'll know, you know, that I service them. So it's much better that way instead of just fly by night. And I'm able to speak to them better. So I'm learning that more, to speak to them, you know, in what I do and what they
Yeah.
need. Yeah.
Absolutely. Awesome. So that's one of the things that I teach my clients, how to, one, figure out who their ideal customer is, and then how to market to that customer so that the process is smoother for everybody. And so that's pretty much what Nichelle is sharing with you guys now. Her ability, because she understands who her customer is, she can not only speak their language because it's her comfort zone, it's her area of genius. It's normal for her brand. It's part of who she is as a brand. And so I taught her to attract her ideal customer through even her marketing messages. And so that's what she's sharing with you guys now. And I'm grateful to hear you saying all of this, and to hear that, you know, because you took the last segment that we had last year, right? Not the first round in March, but I think maybe like in June, right? So it's wonderful to hear that those principles and those strategies are still working for you, and you're still focused on them, and that you know you're getting results, because it really makes you not work as hard either, because you work harder when you're chasing clients. It's just
Funny thing is, also, I checked my analytics on Instagram, and it also tells you who your target market is, and you were right on the money with that. So my target market was what, 45 to 54. So, you know, 54 is what it said, and it tells you how many percentage of your, you know, people that are following you are women. So many percent of women are men, and I'm like, wow, that was right on the money of what you taught. So that's
So
awesome.
I told you I'm not going to tell you anything that I either haven't done myself or that I don't know that works, right? Because I want you guys to get results. I not only want you to get results in your business, but I understand how economy or economics and our money affects every area of our life, right? It affects
Mm-hmm.
our family, our ability to do different things. Affects our level of freedom, time freedom, and financial freedom. And so, yeah, I don't come to play, right? I'm really dropping jewels that actually work, and I'm so grateful to hear how 3D Success Mentorship and Branding Bootcamp work for you. And just to see you still dominating in your area, we also, and I'm not going to go so far with this, but I also deal with my clients, or I talk with them about long-term perspective. And so the strategies that my clients who have taken 3D Success are doing now will collectively lead to that 5-year thing or that 10-year thing that they said that they wanted to do. And so, you know, I know that you're still on track for that, because I remember what it was that you said you eventually want to do. And so you rocking out in the area that you're in now is setting you up for just that. And I'm happy. I'm happy about that. I'm happy for you.
Thank you. And I'm
And
happy for
so,
you as well. I'm so glad I met you,
same
and the
here.
people that I met around you as well.
Oh,
So
awesome. I think
great.
the community part is amazing. I love to see
Mm-hmm.
where you guys are learning from each other. And I think it encourages you when you're in a community and a tribe and you get to hear other people, you know, dominating in their gift zones, or even the questions that they ask that you may not have thought of asking, but they still answer things for you. And so I believe in a tribe. I believe in community. I think it's, no, I know that it's super valuable. And so that's awesome. that you got value from that. Awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to share? And also, before we finish, I want you to tell them where you're located again. You said you have a Facebook page, but you didn't mention the name of your page before, so I want you to mention that.
Okay.
And then just kind of tell a little bit about what you do again before we finish.
Okay, so I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I'm in the state of Austin. Well, I'm in Austin, Texas. My business name is Infinitely Blessed Salon, and my Instagram page. Name my Instagram page before I name my business. But anyway, it's Coco Shell, Coco
Okay.
Shell 7, which is listed on my Facebook page. Like I said, I like to work with business professionals. My looks are more conservative. They, I love rocking out a cut though. So, and that's what I love to do.
Awesome. So, Nichelle, it has been an extreme pleasure to work with you we were together for months. And so it was an extreme pleasure. I thank you and I appreciate you and value your time for coming in. I don't take it lightly that you would come on and speak to the audience and share your experience. So I appreciate you.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, dear. Take care.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So, Katrina, are you still on, dear? Let's see. I don't even know if that did it. Oh, I think I hit the wrong one. Let's see if I can do. Okay, it won't allow me to. Okay, Katrina, it won't allow me to invite you. I was trying to see if there was anyone else who just happened to pop on, who I worked with before. But guys, tonight was is this night, the fourth day of my 5-day marathon. And the title is You Can Be Great and Still Need Help. And we talked about mentorship there. This is part 2, so I'll go back and label the different videos. For those of you who are interested in 3D success, mentorship, and branding, it won't connect. Yeah, I saw that. It wouldn't allow me to invite you, Katrina, and it may be the devices. That may be the reason. But for those of you who would like to join us for 3D Success Mentorship and Branding Bootcamp, we start on Monday evening at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so you have about a little over a day or so to save your seat. It's a 12-week, which these young ladies took 8 weeks with me. The course has been extended. I've added some new things to the course. We're going over, like, video live stream is one of the new things that we've added. I also have, and we do like a dollars segment where we do finances and budgeting and things of that nature. And I have a new portion to add to that I absolutely love. It's going to be amazing for those who have already joined us and those of you who will join. My alumni get to come back for the courses as well, if they would like. And so for those of you who are alumni that will be joining us, there's some new things that you guys will be able to learn and implement in your career to see success on another level. Again, it is a 12-week virtual mentorship and branding bootcamp. I help you to understand who you are as a brand, attract your ideal customer, get profits quicker, sooner, faster, save time and money while you're creating a business that you love and not one that you're frustrated by. And so many of us operate in a space where we're busy, but we're not profiting. We're busy, but we're not profiting. And my goal is to change how you experience your profits in your business. Because once our business starts profiting, it allows us more time freedom and more financial freedom. And so I teach results-driven strategies that work, right? I've been a licensed cosmetologist for 24 plus years and a salon owner for over 10 years. Prior to consulting in the industry, my clients are seeing amazing results. They're smashing it. Many of them are being called out in the community. One of my recent clients has now been asked by an organization in her city to join a statewide program. I have another client who is also being paid by an organization to teach what she's doing because she's clear on who she is as a brand. Most of my clients are forming multiple streams of income because they understand who they are as a brand, because they've made the space now where they aren't spinning the chair all the time, or where they aren't afraid that if they're not spinning the chair, they won't increase their revenue. But at some point, there has to be an exchange from the 12 to 14 hours a day behind the chair. And most oftentimes that comes from figuring out how you can profit differently. And those are one of the strongest strategies that I teach come through clarity of where it is you want to go and how you can continue to profit quicker, sooner, faster with what you have going on. Many of you want to create income without having to spin that chair so much. And I teach you how to do that by defining who you are as a brand, helping you to position yourself in the marketplace so that you're attracting your ideal customer, which means you're no longer chasing clients, which is some of the frustration, and you're now actually attracting them into your business a lot simpler. So for those of you who would like to join us, renewfullcircle.com/3D success. renewfullcircle.com/3D success. You will not regret it. Debbie, thank you for joining. Erica Smith, Bridget, Danielle, Miss Fonda, Sharonda. Hey girl, hey. Sharonda, are you still on, dear? Are you still on? Is that Damar, James, Carol, Amanda, Roberta? Just speaking to everyone that I missed. Jerry, Tasha, Marvin. Speaking to everyone that I missed. Sharonda, are you still on, dear? Did I tap the screen or something? Okay, sorry. If you're still on, Sharonda. But yes, in the comments, if you are on and you don't mind coming on camera, I'd love to allow you an opportunity to share what you do, your thoughts on mentorship, and your experience with us in our previous 3D Success Mentorship and Branding Bootcamp. So guys, I have quite a few people who have taken the course, and I was just like, okay, God, maybe a few of them will jump on and have an opportunity to come on with us. So Sharonda may be gone. Her comment is from earlier. But guys, again, that is 3D Success Mentorship and Branding Bootcamp. It is a 12-week transformational course for those of you who are looking to learn how to attract your ideal customer, right, who is going to pay you for your value, right? You also learn to up-level who you are as a brand and actually charge your worth, where you're working smarter and not harder. We go over mindset tips or strategies or ideals that sometimes limit us from going to the next level. Many of my clients create multiple streams of income from their clarity and their understanding. And I invite you guys to join us. Your sole role is not to always have to spin the chair. It's not always to have to trade dollars for hours. Of course, there are some foundational things that you have to do to move from one space to the next. But one of the things we do in the early portion of 3D Success Mentorship and Branding Bootcamp is we do what's called vision and discovery. And that's when we're really, really deciding, like, is this really what you want to be doing? Like, if it's 14 hours or if you're not really getting the customers that you want, we really get clear on what it is that you truly desire. Like years from now, and then we reverse engineer it and we begin creating strategies from where you are that eventually lead you to that space that you desire to be. And most people are more fulfilled when they understand that what they're doing is going to eventually get them to the space that they want to, instead of feeling like, is this what I'm going to be doing, the rest of my life or the rest of my days? I think the uncertainty of feeling like I'm just going to be spinning this chair forever is what makes people leave the industry and go and work a regular job or do something completely outside of the industry because of the uncertainty. Angie says, great course. Angie, can I bring you on camera, girl? So Angie is also one of our 3D Success Mentorship and Branding members who is doing absolutely amazing. If you're in a position, Angie, I'd love to bring you on, let them know where you work, how you rock out in the industry, a little bit about your business, and then maybe what your feelings about mentorship. I'd love to hear that. If you're in a space where you can come on, because I know it's a little impromptu. You might not be able to pop on. You can? Okay, awesome. Okay, we're on internet time, guys. So I know I had done my we get ready to go, but another one of my mentees.
Hi, Tanya.
Hey, baby girl, how are you?
Hey. Good. How are you?
Awesome. So, Angie, take a moment to explain to our audience who you are, where you out at, your area of gifting, your website, how people can contact you, how you serve the marketplace.
I am Angela Craig. I am from Mobile, Alabama. I am a salon owner in Mobile of Salon Empire. You can reach me at www.salonempire.net. And I specialize in cutting and color.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, Angie, what's your thoughts about mentorship? How do you feel about mentorship?
Oh my God. That's like heaven sent to have somebody want to step up and mentor you, to have somebody that can, that has took those steps before you to help guide you along the way. Your course was a great asset to my business.
Oh, awesome, awesome. So, in what ways do you feel the course helped you and your business?
The biggest part is the system. Putting systems in place, from things as simple as answering the phone, checking a client out. My son helps me there, so I give him the scripts to say when he's checking out a client, to have them rebook, to greet them when they come in the door, making them feel like, saying the name, making it more personable. Just small things like that I've added to my business outside of getting an online booking, because I was doing paper books, so I went more to online. I'm just getting more streamlined in my professionalism and my systems.
Awesome. And so, Angie, before you took 3D Success, you were not a salon owner. You had, if I remember properly, you had been contemplating on, you knew you wanted to, but so tell them kind of how that shifted for you.
I was in the salon suite, and so I knew I wanted to do my own salon, but I kept putting it off and set the date back and pushing it back, and just connecting with you. You know how you told us, set a date. If you set that date, then you can't keep pushing it back or saying you're going to do something. You got a date, you got a deadline. And so that's what I did. I gave myself that 60 days. I found me a spot and I went for it. And it's been great.
Awesome. So I remember talking with Angie and I was like, okay, but when? Like, like when? Like, I need a month, I need a day, I need a date. And with less than 3 months after, connecting with her, I saw her putting the floors down and I was like, yeah, handle that, handle your business. And so I'm so glad that we have social media, because I have an opportunity to see you guys, progressing. And Angie's a great stylist. Not only is she a stylist, but she also teaches color. You have a book as well. Is that correct, Angie? Is there a way that people can tell us a little bit about your book?
My book is Couture Color, and it's on Amazon. And I really just took the foundation, and then I broke steps down to my experiences behind the chair to help stylists along in the area of coloring. So it just, instead of being so technical, I wanted to give them more so of my tips and my experiences of what I have behind the chair, so they can relate more to what my book is trying to say.
Awesome. And so Angie also periodically hosts color classes as well, guys. And so a lot of the stylists who work with me, they're great. Remember I said you can be great and still need help. So many of the stylists who connect with me, it's not like they were, you know, distraught and just, you know, a lot of them are doing major things. They are extremely gifted. I help them to package their gifts and position them for the marketplace, and I help them to systemize things so that they can operate in those gifts more smoothly and create profits quicker, sooner, faster. And so regardless of where you are in your career, because sometimes in our greatness, we may feel we don't need help, but you can be great and still need help. And so you don't have to feel any kind of way if you like, well, I already have a lot going on and I'm already doing this and that. Sometimes it's a few things that you can shift that will bring you time freedom and financial freedom, simply because you're connected with someone who's already gone the mile and who has the forward-thinking information. And so, Angie, I so enjoyed working with you and all of the ladies that I work with. And I saw you, I'm watching you guys all the time. So I saw you when you put your website up. I was like, yes, that's your business. Y'all don't know, I'm like so excited on this back end when I see them just continuously smashing their goals. And so it's beautiful to see you just rocking out and doing your thing. It's awesome, and I'm so proud of you and happy for you.
Well, thank you for taking the time to pour back into us and help us along the way. So I appreciate that. I look back at my notes and my workbook pages all the time, so it's still helping me to this day.
Awesome. That's so good to hear. And actually, you invested in yourself, Angie. That's what you did. And so these are just your rewards for investing in yourself. You're an investor, and you just getting returns on your investment. Yep. So you're great. I appreciate you, girl. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Tell them again how they can reach you and your website.
You can reach me at www.salonempire.net. I'm in Mobile, Alabama.
Awesome.
And also my Facebook page, Angie and Scissorhands, or you can reach me on my Facebook page, Salon Empire.
Awesome. Okay, well, I appreciate you, darling, and all of the young ladies that joined me this evening. I hope that the audience has enjoyed hearing you guys' process and what you thought about mentorship. And I'm just so happy. Everybody's just smashing it. I'm loving it, guys. You can't even imagine. I'm loving it on this back end. So I appreciate you. Okay, dear?
You're welcome. You have a good night.
Okay, you too, darling.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So, guys, that is my take for this evening on mentorship. You guys go back to the first video that I did where I talked about the different types of mentors and then the different roles that mentors operate in. If you're looking to reinvent, maybe you've been in the industry for quite some time and you're like, okay, I just need this thing to be fresh and new. I'm your girl, right? I can help you do that and discover, how you want to rock out in the industry. If you no longer want to work 12 to 14 hours behind the chair, you have a next level vision, but you're not sure how to implement that. If you've been chasing clients and you want to attract clients, maybe you served a certain type of customer when you first started out and now you've evolved, and so your business needs to evolve with you. I love to help you do that. I love for you guys to join us in 3D Success Mentorship and Branding Bootcamp, and that link is renewfullcircle.com/3D Success. renewfullcircle.com/3D Success. And guys, remember, you can be great and still you can be great and still need help. And I'd love to be the person to help you. You guys have a super, super amazing evening. I appreciate you. I'll be on for day 5 tomorrow, our last day of our Salon Industry Success Marathon.